Hey everybody, we're going to be blooming again today, and I had been having some challenges that were attributed to my PPG, which I use for my pillow, being just way too thin. And I mean, that was really wreaking havoc with everything. The blowouts, how the colors were mixing together, how everything was spinning out. So I let it sit overnight, and I did another one. I think I posted this maybe 1 or 2 videos ago, and I got better results, but it was still slightly too thin. So I let it sit another night. It's a lot thicker today. So we're going to use this for our pillow, and we're just going to see what happens, because I really don't want to have to go back to color to go. I really do prefer using the PPG. It's just a lot creamier. It's never separated. I don't really have to mix it. You just get these big cans, open it up, pour, and you're ready to roll. With the color to go, you know, they come in those individual jugs, and I know I've mentioned before, like the ones I get, the jugs are always crusty, paint's always separated, I gotta mix it, sometimes it's lumpy, and there's nothing that can ruin a painting than having a little lump protruding after it dries that you weren't able to catch or see when it was still wet. So, and I have not had that issue with the PPG, so that's good. So let's go ahead and pour this out and see if this actually does the trick. I'm only going to pour this, what is this? Okay. I'm only going to pour this where I think my blowout is gonna go. Let me turn this around and see. I think I'll start there. I think I'm gonna put just a little bit more on. Okay, I'm really liking that so far. First color is Golden's Azo Gold. I don't think I've actually used this before. Now we've got billabong. We've got aspen. I'll put some lagoon on. It'll be a nice bright color. Hammerhead. All right, let's do just a little drizzle of this Green Titan Pale. Now we've got our gold. This is Iridescent Bright Gold Fine. I wasn't intentionally trying to make this off center, but that's kind of how we landed. I think that'll be fine. All right, I'm gonna start, I think the first blowout going that way and then there. Got our blue violet and lamp black cell activator. I'm gonna put a little more of this on. Too much? I don't know. All right, let's blow. let's just see how that black develops. I'm tempted to do one more blow out that way, but by the way, that blew out a lot better than that thinner stuff. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to move this over a little bit because I want to keep a lot more of that on the canvas. This side's a little bit blank, but I think I might actually be okay with that. Yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go ahead and just move some of that paint out to the edge. Oh my gosh, I mean, look at that. That's a beauty. Yeah, let me tilt this a little bit. All right, let's give this a little spin. Oh, let me do a quick bubble check. I need to make sure, I mean, these bubbles can hide. And I gotta hang my head flat so I can actually see them. Okay, and I think that's gonna be it actually for the tilting. All right, I think we're done here. I love how that turned out. Now, with this thicker pillow, it blew out so much better. My colors did not sink in like they had been doing. I really like how this turned out. Maybe a little on the fence with overall composition, but I love this. I love this top part here, how the little lines just kind of go whoop. Yeah, I love this part. I do feel like this part looks a little messy, although, I love the crackle that goes through here. I love this big grouping of cells right here. Kind of wish that I had a little bit more of that left on the canvas, but I had to keep spinning. But yeah, look, I'm gonna keep it. I like it. I'm extremely excited that this works because I was really dreading having to potentially go back to color to go. It thickened up really nice. I mean, I could feel it when I was doing the blowout. You can obviously see it in the results too. Once again, I don't have color washout. My colors did not get they didn't blend together to where they got muddy. You still have separation. You've got that nice watercolor effect where one color kind of blends into the other. I really like this. I love how this turned out actually. So, all right, my problem is solved. I can stick with PPG. I just need to be really conscious of the fact that some jugs are going to be thinner than others, and if they are thinner, I need to let them air out for a couple days. All right, well, I think that's it. Yeah, I like what we got here. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day.